Yay! So I am here. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Listen to the birdies. And look. So, I am very unsteady ground again. You probably can't tell. Oh, it's a good shot of the bluebells. The bluebells is what I'm trying to say. Ah. Okay, so I ended up walking the opposite way to the way I wanted to walk because it just felt right. Interestingly, so here's the bridge. I've done this before, but look how green it is. Interestingly, and I want to show you that bit there, but I just want to show you this as well. Interestingly, whilst I was just sat, like, filming before, and then I went to beneath the bridge, which isn't public yet, but it will be. I mean, like by the side of the shore, not beneath the bridge. Well, it was, but not beneath that bridge. And I've got this here. This appear out of nowhere. I didn't get bitten by anything. Or did I? I got bitten by something today, clearly. I want to show you this amazing view. It's just spectacular. So I've chosen to walk this way. I wanted to do the Night Templar walk. We'll have to do it a different time instead. It's just so lovely in the forest at this time of year. Now this is the forest right next to the Cottingley Fairy forest. It is just spectacular. Oh, you've got a holly bush there and everything. Oh, and look at the sunlight. It's so funny because everyone was like sat getting drunk. And it's like, why? There's so much more exciting stuff to do. Like go for walks and just enjoy life, you know? At the end of the day, you're not going to find anything in the bottom of a bottle. Except for where I need to walk, which is not in the bottom of a bottle. But it is in my line of sight, so you don't see me. You can see the floor I'm walking up. It doesn't even look, I don't know, I always think it doesn't look steep. And then I look at it back on camera and I realise actually it does look quite steep. So I thought this was quite interesting too. This ancient piece of like log, and then you've got what looks like a quote-unquote fairy or gremlin type entrance, and it does go proper into the earth. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? You know. And then you've got an archway up at the top. Hopefully it will show up. I feel like I'm posing. No, seriously. Look, it's a definite archway, but it's really hard to stand there for too long because I only had the beautiful blueberries. I don't know, do Americans have blueberries? I don't know. I actually don't know. Can't see why you wouldn't. Some gorgeous ones right next to me. It's so sad though. People think, oh, they're so beautiful, let's pick them. And they pick them and they die immediately. Well, not immediately, obviously. But the second they realise they've been picked, they die. I don't think I've got anything worth saying, other than I'm on this different walk to what I expect to be on. So I was going to go I wanted to do the Night Templar walk, or the Jesuit walk, or what do you want to call the cults with their varying names? You know, there's so many different names, the same cult. They all belong to the same force, and it's the same force behind all of them. So we've got all these different names for cults, but really it's the same force behind them all. Anyway, let's show you the sunshine. Look at that. It looks like the moon for the lights. Just give it off. Jumping a lot recently. I think it's a little bit reassuring. It's not coming flying into me for once, the beams of light. Or is it? We shall find out in a moment. I'm on high zoom now. There, look at that. This is what I love picking up. Colours and symbols which it shows. It's amazing. Look at that. There's arrows and everything. It is really fascinating, and it's such a clear footage. Let's go out to high zoom a wee bit. That's better. Well, it's better for the fact that you've got like a little bit more you can see all at once. Let's just try and get that. No, it's gone, it's moved. I think it's amazing when the light's like this. It's just no one normally has the time or takes the time to see these things. There for us all to see, and it looks amazing. I can hear someone. Or something behind me. How trippy is that? It sounded like someone's walking by me. I don't mean what my like feet moving. I just mean it sounded like there was something behind me. And it was, I thought it was a person walking down there, but clearly not. There's something on the arc. Or arch. There's leaves. It's the leaves in the wind, I think. Oh, is it? Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. Going to the altar rock. Every reason to be excited. But also to be very, 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 very wary. It's an altar rock at the end of the day. Human sacrifices have happened there many a time. And I'm trying to wear shades because my eyes hurt. Is that noise? That green looks nuts. They look real. It must be on the canal. It's the only thing which makes any sense. It's coming from the canal. Oh, it's just glorious. And look at this. You'll love this trajectory here. Well, I think you will if it shows up like I can see it. So now the sunlight's spoiling it a little bit. But that's better. You can see the best there from what I can see. It's so blue and gorgeous. But it's not blue, it's lavender blue. And you will like this as well. You will, you will, you will. She says. The birds have got a bit quieter recently. Still there, but they're not as noisy as before. Look at that leaf. It's like, yeah, we're going to block your sunshine, missus. But look at that, look at the shape it's making. It was like an eye. Right, I can't have high zoom. I'm going to finish this now purely because even though, yeah, I'm almost on flat battery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my flat battery up now. I'm going to walk up to the altar rock and film more from there. But I want to listen to music on the way up. And I'm going to walk along, singing as I walk, embarrassing myself. But no one seems to mind, you know. I can't sing many things. I can sing Amy and I can sing Bob and that's about it. Anyway, on that note, but also like with Amy, I uploaded so much and sacrificed my like full film time for her and for Bob for reasons very personal and not like in a stereotypical sense of the word. You know, I'm not a fan of anything or anyone. I just relate to certain people. On that note, I'm going to go. So thanks for watching. Bye. And there'll be more to come. Toodles for now. Bye. Well, it would seem I'm out of battery power. Can't quite believe it, bearing in mind the fact that I did charge both up and I'm just near the wooden statues and there's this amazing view behind me. I'm just trying to get away from the road a little wee bit. It could go dead at any moment. I can't believe it. Gutted. I'm going to walk up on there anyway, I think. I just can't believe this has happened. I always have 2 batteries on me because I know that each one only lasts an hour long. Get away from the noise of the road, seeing as we're almost out of battery power. So we're in like the second part of this amazing Bluebell Woods, but we are on our way up to the most like phenomenal like wooden carvings that I'm just trying to cover the mouthpiece to block the wind. The whole point of this walk is to get to the altar up and film that. Hence why I should have had 3 batteries on me, but one's broken, so I've only got 2 batteries now as backup power. And I can't believe, well, I can believe it. We all know this can happen, don't we? But it's frustrating, obviously. It's very frustrating. I've not filmed that much, but then at the same time, I wasn't ever expecting to film the whole way up here. So I was listening to music on the way up partially, but not that much, you know. Look, it's really steep when I'm walking. Again, it's already steep. Look, you can see when you look down. Got a light falling there. Let's zoom into that, see what happens. I shouldn't say that out loud, I should just do it, shouldn't I? Because if I say it out loud, nothing happens, because it all vanishes. Well, I don't know what to do now. I suppose it's going to be one of those walks where you don't film anything, but you see a lot. And then, hopefully, I'll be able to make a video at home, but that doesn't always happen either. Anyhow, we'll film for as long. Well, I've only got 11 minutes of filming time either way, before I would have had to delete stuff. And I'm never one who likes deleting things. Oh, look at that V there. That's like my surname, a V. Yeah, I don't like deleting stuff. I'm just trying to stop that from hanging. Yeah, I don't like deleting stuff anyway. People know that. Oh, well, I know that. And anyone who watches my stuff regularly knows I don't like deleting things. But if you're skint, you delete stuff. But at the same time, I think I can afford a memory card. So buy a new memory card, lock it into the phone, and oh yeah, I forgot actually. I don't even know what we're filming off now. If we're filming off phone memory, or if my other memory card had mysteriously deleted through the night. When I first started trying to film today, it should have been absolutely fine. It's really windy. Oh look, the last time I was up here I saw a deer. But I've got all this up here. I've already filmed it. I've seen water's been here for ages. I mean, literally been about a year. Because it was not long after this time last year that I kind of stopped leaving my house. I wasn't even buying food. I was so fed up. I was going to try and block the, don't care what I look like. But I do care about the sound. And if the wind's blowing into it too much, it won't sound good. No pan there. So hopefully that's better now. Look. Actually, we might go through this field, even though it's so tempting to keep walking. Oh, mind you, we need to be in these woods. Yeah, because if we're lucky, we'll get a wee bit of statues in before the battery dies on me completely. Okay, I've got a plan. I have a plan. I'm going to pause it, and hopefully, lens cap, stop banging please. No, hopefully, seriously, that I'm hoping, if I pause it, that, you know, I might get something worth. Oh, I know where we're at. Actually, I'm not going to pause it, because there's no wooden statues up this woods anyway. But we're out of the wind, the trees are breaking it a wee bit, and I will keep holding my lens cap so it won't keep banging. It's really interesting actually, because a lot of the time I have banging going on anyway from nothing. Not from the lens cap, just ticking, a ticking noise in the background. I say that knowing that happens from my camera on the laptop. If it was just happening here, I'd think, oh, it's the lens cap banging, how irritating. But I do normally hold it. It's only when I'm going at like really prolific rock faces that I'm not so good. Look at the little bluebells. They are so gorgeous. Do you have them in America? Or are they a British thing? I don't know the answers to all these questions. Not stuff like that. So we're right by a waterboard thing. And I'm tired. Just climbs. Even some of the mountain face I climbed beforehand. Look at the rock colours here, they're interesting too. I know you can explain so much of this stuff away by science, but in my opinion, not my opinion, in my knowledge, everything science is doing is like trying to catch up with God, you know? the scientists are trying to like work out what God is, really. They're just trying to do it in a scientific way. But really, all they're trying to do is catch up with God. So yeah, that's part of the waterboard behind the fencing here. I can't show you.